Look, we gonna try. We ain't gonna try to take up much of your time. Let's just we're gonna give you a quick rundown of what we've just done. We have just sat here and watched Mortal Kombat for the second time. I watched it last night. I did a review earlier. I put that up on the channel. Uh, Rage, I'm sure he did a review. He put his review up on the channel. But we felt that we owed you guys a a redo, a re-review of
I haven't thrown mine up yet. I wanted to give a fair assessment. I wanted to see it for one time, sleep on it, wake up, see it a second time, then give my final judgment. That's what I did. That's what I did.
So upon watching it again for the second time, we were able together, on top of that, two fans of the series, of the franchise, sitting down, watching it together, trying to watch the movie as a new product, as it is intended to be, versus trying to watch this movie as a fan, knowing where they should have went and where they've come, where they did go. That's hard to do. And we spent pretty much the hour and 30 minutes talking about where this movie went wrong and where we think that a lot of the plot holes, a lot of the misinformation, and all kinds of stuff that we're going to go over here today in this video. We're just going to talk about all that right now. And yeah. So where you want to start off at, my man? I mean, you want to start off, what you got on your mind? I know you, I want to see you fuming over there. Y'all don't understand, man. Look, y'all probably sit here and think, oh man, these motherfuckers just complain and bitch about everything, but that's not the case. Ain't nobody, first and foremost, movies and video games are what I grew up on. I'm telling y'all, I watch fucking movies. You can ask this man, he asks me names and shit, and I just be like, boom. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the answers for the shit most of the time. But as a fucking Mortal Kombat fan, I'm disappointed. I'm left wondering, and I'm confused. Now, you're probably wondering how, but we're going to explain that. So, go ahead, Rick.
Before I get started, quick disclaimer. I thought that the movie had its moments. I thought it had its good moments. My only thing is the only thing that kind of ruined the movie for me is the script. You understand what I'm saying? It's not, I mean, they could have picked a better Shang Tsung, yeah, but it's not, it wasn't really the acting that was the problem. It wasn't the acting of the characters that was a problem for me. It was the way that the characters, the script had them portrayed. You understand what I'm saying? Like that. Let me start off with this right here, because I'm getting way ahead of myself. So for the quick disclaimer, I enjoyed the movie, but the movie was ruined for me by the script. Exhibit A. I sat here for an hour and a half twice, right? And I still don't know who the fuck Cole Young is. You understand? I still don't know who the fuck this nigga is. I'm sorry. Is he Scorpion's son? Is he his great grandson? Is Scorpion this motherfucker's no good pig stealing great grandfather? Is this, you know, is this his daddy? Is this Satoshi?
Who is this motherfucker?
Who is this nigga? Yeah, I didn't watch the movie twice, and I still don't have an answer. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Is he the good guy? I feel like I'm answering the same exact questions I did before I saw the movie, and I didn't watch this bitch twice. That's why I want to start off.
I don't think, let's just say,
Cole Young. He was absolutely unnecessary here.
Like I said before in my other review, I think Cole Young's purpose in this movie was to drive the story that they completely fucked up. And what I mean by that is, whether you guys realize it or not, Scorpion's origins have been retconned, whatever the fuck you did. He's been rewritten. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about his clan that getting wiped out. It was a story of vengeance for his family. You know what I'm saying? And how it all boiled down into him being in the movie and not being in the movie, as well as being in the movie. was ridiculous. I mean, like we said, we just finished watching this shit.
Y'all retconned him within his own fucking story. Like, how the hell did y'all do that? Like, how the hell did y'all pull that off? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it was a story of vengeance. We already know Scorpion's a vengeful motherfucker. That's the whole reason why he made the deal with Quan Chi, who we didn't see in the movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
How do you retcon Scorpion within his own story? I don't understand how y'all pulled that off, but somehow y'all did it and fucked it up.
And then you turn around and kept him out of the movie all the way up to the end until Cole spilled blood on the kunai. And then that was what freed Scorpion from his prison in hell. Which, keep in mind, I had watched Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge just before this movie came out, so I had a pretty good fresh idea what Scorpion went through in hell. The fact that we didn't see any of that in this movie, which gives much weight as to why I believe that this should have been a series. This should have been an HBO Max original series where they could have broken down what they were clearly trying to do in this movie. That's what, or with this new Mortal Kombat. Because from what I could see, and that's what I bring up the issue of pacing. The movie's pacing was just, it felt rushed. You had your 7 minutes with Scorpion and Sub-Zero at the beginning. You had your 5-minute introduction or 10-minute introduction to Cole Young, which led into a confrontation with Sub-Zero, leading up to Jax losing his arms, which we can talk about now. If you were gonna have Jax lose his arms in this movie, like Rage said during the movie, why not just use Goro to do it?
Right there.
Since he did it in the Scorpion's Revenge
and
movie.
Y'all just for some reason have this fucking vendetta against Ermac, like he did something to y'all personally or some shit. Why not just have Goro rip his arms off in fucking Outworld and not have Sub-Zero, Bihan, blow his shit off in Earthrealm, and then you gotta put them together with these goddamn pixie sticks.
Like this whole time, and the way that they portrayed events happening in this movie would pretty much put prior events, since they say that this movie was pretty much based after Mortal Kombat 9, the prior events to Mortal Kombat 9 would need to be basically cut and forgotten, because the way that they explain it, or the way that Sonya explains it in the movie, is that they have been tracking these champions across Earth, all the, trying to find them, as long as, so same with Outworld. Outworld has been hunting these champions too. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's how Jax ended up getting his dragon marking, which we gonna talk about the whole Akana issue in a little bit. But this whole, like, the whole situation of them being like searching for these answers to Mortal Kombat, which is conveniently fucking drawn on the wall, by the way.
Just conveniently.
All these totems to Easter eggs and totems to things that's about shit that they were a part of. They were a part of Mortal Kombat from the jump, dude. They did not know Liu Kang. They did not know Raiden. They didn't know anything about Outworld. All of it was speculation and conspiracy. And it was fucking, it just was shit. It was shit.
And I have a question too. Y'all say y'all have this movie was based right after Mortal Kombat 9. You mean to tell me y'all had Mortal Kombat 9 happen and no Johnny Cage? Who was right smack dab in the middle? No Johnny Cage. Like
that just leaves. That means for sure that they're gonna retcon Johnny Cage's origins too, because how he acquired his power is gonna come from a fucking dragon marking, which now we're gonna go ahead and talk about.
Yeah, let's
because
get that shit out the way now. Come on,
dude. Super abilities given to you by a dragon marking, bro. A dragon marking that you don't even have to be born with. It just so happens that was the catalyst for Cole's story. He was born with his dragon marking. We didn't know who the hell was Scorpion's daughter, the baby. Who was she?
Who was the baby?
Raiden. She practically grew up with Raiden. Raiden didn't even bother to tell this man, hey man, your great grandmammy is the reason that you going through this. You know,
and somehow
it was just,
Scorpion
you're just here. Here we are now. After 9 Mortal Kombats, this is where we stand. 9 Mortal Kombats happened without Sonya, Johnny Cage, Scorpion.
And somehow Scorpion's a 400-year-old demon spirit. Get the fuck. What? What? You got.
This is not a video to completely bash this game. We watched this movie clearly with eyes open, just like anyone who sees this video did. We saw the same shit you saw. If you know anything about the history of Mortal Kombat, you should have a problem with everything that you've seen in this movie.
Mortal Kombat Annihilation 2. Let's just call it what the fuck it is.
Mortal Kombat 1994. Mortal Kombat will always be the best Mortal Kombat live action movie. Y'all cannot put
after
this.
After we done recording this video bullshit, I'm gonna go watch that right now because that's a real Mortal Kombat movie. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That will always be GOAT.
Sonya Blade, the character of Sonya Blade, the damsel in distress, the story of worthiness.
That has never fucking been. Look, let me tell y'all something, bro. The reason why this hit home for me, bro, is because y'all can laugh at me for saying this shit, but fuck it. Sonya Blade, the original Sonya Blade character, is what made me fall in love with white girls, nigga. I'm not even bullshit. Her and Sindel, please. Had that badass, I'm gonna come punch you smooth in the fucking nose. That's the first tomboy I've ever seen. Like, I'm gonna whoop your ass like one of the dudes out here. I don't need I ain't taking no shit from nobody. I'm just as rough and tough as one of you dudes out here. You know what I'm saying? Sonya was the HBIC. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't never
calling
been no damn
shots.
She was a shot caller, goddammit. That's why I can't get mad at what the fuck they did with her in Mortal Kombat 11 the game, bro. Because that's exactly what the fuck she's supposed to be. She's supposed to be a top-notch bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Yep. HBIC, HLIC, head lady in charge, nigga. Not this, I'm weak and I can't, ain't free. That ain't never been Sonya.
She felt so needy in this movie. She felt so it's like the way that they treated her when they got to the Raiden's temple. They treated her like Harry Potter, my nigga. No, you can't come through here. You gotta. It's only for champions.
They treated it like a fucking boys only club, bro. Look, y'all know how I am, Raging Rebels. Y'all know how I am against feminism, bro. This is one of the rare times I say, damn that. Sonya, if any motherfucking body, is supposed to be right up in there fucking everybody up. You understand what I'm saying? Sonya's supposed to.
And the killer part is y'all gave her some of the best fighting scenes in the damn movie.
But
you gave her the skill, but she wasn't worthy enough to have a dragon tattoo.
She made it. For the special forces.
Yes, she made it all the way. The dude who had the dragon tattoo had to be reclaimed. But yet she made it there on her own accord, and she ain't worthy. Stop, dude.
This ain't me just looking out or simping that. I'm just saying from the story I've grown up with versus what y'all tried to do now, that shit ain't working, Holmes. That shit ain't working, man.
Yeah.
Y'all
that's her whole character, despite her ass kicking ability, was not Sonya. That was the I don't know what that was. That wasn't Special Forces Sonya Blade, Army Brat, kick your ass, kick a CEO's ass. You know what I'm saying? She's sympathizing, sympathetic, friends with Kano.
With Kano,
I don't give a fuck what you say. That was a friendship, nigga.
Kano.
They may have been enemies or whatever, and she may have arrested him, but nigga, they bickered more like they were friends than anything.
With Kane,
there was a dynamic between the both of them.
Sonya and Kane.
And it shouldn't have been there. There was a dynamic there that should not have been there. And that is fucking stupid.
Not even thought about. The fact y'all even ran that shit across the storyboard. Slap yourselves with a fish in the nuts. Twice a day. Forever. Stupid.
Yeah, man. Fucking. So Sonya's character was a big fucking, red flag. She was. That's not Sonya in any way, shape, or form. Now let's talk about these dragon markings and the let me say this right, like Raiden would say, the arcana of these dragon markings and what they really hold, what they mean to the fighters in this movie, and what they mean to possibly any other future character that's possibly going to come to this movie. Why does this need to be? Why does there need to be arcana when arcana was never a thing in Mortal Kombat?
What the fuck is arcana?
I mean, I get what they was going for. I know it's supposed to be your chi and all that shit, and maybe chi is just too cliche, but having a power source is too cliche as well.
Look, again, I'll say it like this again, Beanie. I'll say it like this. I would have been all for that kind of shit had they used it. You could have used it even though it's fucking lame. You could have used this idea as the form of, hey, this is how to motherfucking bring out your animality when you want an animality on a motherfucker. For those that are not old enough to know what an animality is in Mortal Kombat, go look at animalities in Mortal Kombat 9 just 10 years ago. Okay? The shit that's not in the game now.
The game that they supposedly making this after.
The game 10 years later that is still not in. We're going to get to that later on in another video. But I digress. Motherfucker, you could have used that as how they got their animality, seeing as how we virtually almost saw one with Liu Kang on Cabal. You understand? With the dragon and everything. You could have used it for that and I'd have been like, you know what? Alright, cool. I could have been like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been cool with that. But no, y'all didn't do that. Y'all chose to do some other shit. It's like y'all took Mortal Kombat and tried to infuse it with Dragon Ball Z meets with The Last Airbender, Avatar The Last Airbender or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what it felt like to me. I don't know. What about you? That's what it felt like to me.
Honestly, it just felt like it felt like X-Men to me. It felt like X-Men to me, dude. It felt like, okay, the only reason that they even truly achieved their arcana is by tapping into what makes them who they are.
Extreme stress.
In moments of stress. You see, they had to piss Kano off. You had to piss Kano off in order to get him to reveal his arcana. Jax had to try to save Sonya, who should have been dead from a gigantic fucking hand falling on her head. So he needed the will to save a life of a friend is what activated his Stark Tech arms. You know what I'm saying? And we didn't even know what the fuck caused Sonya to just be able to ring blast niggas within the midst of a second of having her kana or her dragon marking.
What was her shit? Just proving that she was worthy and now she can just get it? No, I'm worthy. I got it. So I know I'm worthy.
I've always known how to use it. But I needed this dragon marking to bring it out. The dragon marking was not necessary. Finding your inner power would have been a better story.
Which you could have converted to animalities, because motherfuckers is already in there beating people the fuck up, knowing how to fight, knowing how to beat, kill a motherfucking shit. Know how to
she didn't become her true. She still wasn't her true self. She still had a whack attitude that wasn't Sonya's. She just became more Sonya by having ring blast. Now I guess. I just don't get it because, like I said, in Mortal Kombat 11, Sonya is all tech. Sonya has military backing. Sonya has military funding. In this movie, where was any of this shit?
Y'all gave motherfucking Sonya the Jax treatment from MK11 in this movie. Like, y'all took and made fucking Jax a war bum in the game and then did the same shit with Sonya in this movie. Like, y'all just switched their role. Y'all just reverse these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
What the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Can I speak on something too? Can I speak on one last thing since we on that scene of her almost dying? Why oh why? I'm just asking. Maybe I'm just fanboying the fuck out because he's always been my favorite character in MK. Why did y'all do what y'all did to Kung Lao? I understand that he had to possibly die eventually in the story because that's the way it happened in the game. But where was Shao Kahn in him? Why did y'all have the wackest Shang Tsung y'all could have ever fucking found and put in this movie? Do the most ridiculous. What the fuck was even that? No, your soul is. This motherfucker had a seizure on the motherfucker and shit real quick. I don't even know what the right. What the fuck?
What, dude?
What the fuck was
what's going on
this
here?
This motherfucker looked like he was getting some of the greatest outworld head in his life, and he was coming while he was taking this man's soul. And then while it was happening, Liu Kang just all of a sudden become powerless Can't shoot a fireball all of a sudden. Can't
no dragon kick,
no dragon kick, no dragon parry,
no bicycle kick,
no teleport, no bicycle kick, no motherfucking, no command grab, no nothing out of nowhere, no down two, no mashing down one, nothing out of nowhere. He just powerless out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Why?
That's gonna be like some kind of story arc for his ass in the next movie. I let Kung Lao die.
With no Shao Kahn around to make that. I would have accepted it if they did it like the game. Shao Kahn come snap his neck after he beat Kentaro's ass. What?
Bruh.
It just didn't make sense. Look, I have no problem with him dying. It's just the way it was wrote in. Like I said, it's the script, the way it was written is what fucked me up.
The way it was written was horrible.
The way it was written was
the plot holes in the movie is like, I swear to God, it's like they wrote the shit day for day as they thought about it.
It felt like it was written by two different people at two different times. Like, you shoot this scene, I'm gonna shoot this scene. You write this part, I'm gonna write this part. And
I got stuff to do today, so you can take this, right?
Bro, and there was no continuity whatsoever, bro. Movies are supposed to flow, make sense. This shit was all over the goddamn. This shit was like Mia Khalifa's men's choices of who she date. Her shit was just all over the place. That's how this shit was. Kind of like how my hair is all over the goddamn place. You know what I'm saying?
How about another change in a character's story? How about the Liu Kang's origin? Now you can inform me and remind me of Liu Kang's origins in Mortal Kombat, if you will, sir. And I'll tell you what they say his origins were in this movie.
What the fuck? Liu Kang grew up in the Sky Temple with Kung Lao. They are cousins. They are blood cousins. They grew up together. Okay? They grew up together. Trained by Bo Raichu. None of them motherfuckers was orphans. Okay? Well, I ain't gonna say they weren't orphans, but he damn sure wasn't no, I was found in the pit with nothing and I had to kill somebody to get. That ain't never happened like that. I think Liu Kang's parents I think they were assassinated or some shit, but he was brought up with Kung Lao and because they were actual fucking cousins and they trained together. And then with that being said, there was this motherfucking rivalry. They were both good, but there was a rivalry between the both of them because Kung Lao always felt like he was more talented than motherfucking Liu Kang. It's just Liu Kang just so happened to have that by destiny, he was just a motherfucker that was
He was a good student.
He was a good student and he practiced all the time, but Kung Lao was the more talented one. Hence the reason
and he wanted to get out there and show what he can do.
And it's the reason why Kung Lao's got the cocky ass attitude, and then motherfucking Liu Kang is like it's all about.
I'm gonna take it as it comes because it's the way I've been told.
You understand what I'm saying? I'll be taught, but Kung Lao was just like, nah, fuck that. I know I'm the shit. Y'all know I'm the shit. Now let me show you I'm the shit.
Right?
I don't know where they pulled this other shit from.
Yeah. Now in this movie, it was told by Liu Kang himself that he was a street rat found in the gutters by Bo Raichu, trained and raised in the Shaolin Temple, and one day he came across a procurer of rare items. Only one person I know that fits that description, and he's got 4 arms.
6.
But 6 arms, that's right, 6 arms. And also he had to have been somewhere either in Outworld or maybe on Earth realm, because
what the fuck is Collector doing?
He come across Liu Kang kidnapping. Liu Kang catch him kidnapping pedophile. He's a pedophile pretty much. He's EDP 445, nigga, whoever you want to call him.
Yeah, bitch, we ain't forgot, nigga.
Yeah, I ain't forgot old punk ass. That's who that is. That's who this dude was. Liu Kang takes this man's life and acquires his dragon marking, and then unlocks his Akana, and that's how he becomes who he is now in this movie. That is not the fucking story that I was expecting to hear.
No,
you killed a pedophile to get your power. So which person? Collector is a pedophile.
Collector. According to Hollywood in that movie.
According to Hollywood.
The collector, I mean the harvester of rare things and
a procurer of rare goods.
Of rare goods. I need your give me all what's name your price. Come on now, collector. Outworld's Kano.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much in all, man. This movie, I felt like I don't know why it was made. Honestly,
they could have kept it.
I mean, if we needed
for this shit.
Yeah, if we needed another Mortal Kombat movie that bad, like I say, y'all had the budget, y'all had the look. And I told Rage before this movie came out, when we first seen the trailer, when we did that trailer review, when we all back on the trip, I told him then, I say the only way they can mess this up is with bad writing. And goddamn it, bad writing reared its ugly fucking face.
Bruh, it's like they wrote this shit like they did not give a fuck about doing this movie at all. Like they just doing some shit and getting it out the way. That's how it felt. That's
fucking ridiculous.
Like the people that wrote this felt like they knew nothing of the origin of Mortal Kombat. They literally just did what the fuck they wanted to do about some shit, and it made no sense.
None at all to me. Now that's not to say that this movie was a complete bust. I did enjoy some of the fighting scenes. Yeah. Like I said, I enjoyed the fighting scene between Goro and Cole Young. I enjoyed the last fight scene between Sub-Zero and Scorpion before they had to jump him. You know what I'm saying?
I just made Behan just OP. Like this motherfucker was just OG Shao Kahn or some shit. Like, hey,
Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? What? Like Behan was just the now watch when he comes back. Now watch when he returns as Noob Saibot. He ain't even gonna be a mudger out of that big of a deal because we gonna have to shine the light on another protagonist, Shao Kahn. Maybe hell, we might be graced with the presence of the catalyst of Scorpion's entire journey. Fucking Quan Chi.
Where was Quan Chi the entire time? Behan was never naturally evil like that. Sexist, yes. Axe Frost. But never fucking evil the way he just wanted to go kill Scorpion and no shit like that. No. Quan Chi was the one that disguised himself as motherfucking. Goddamn it, I don't need to explain this. If y'all motherfuckers seen goddamn Scorpion's Revenge just last year, go look at that. Scorpion's Revenge.
I just watched it last. Like I say, I watched it again last night, and what I can tell you right now, after that first 7 minutes, man, everything went down fucking hill.
Snowballed down hill.
I could have accepted what you did and incorporating Scorpion with a family along with losing his entire clan. You know what I'm saying? But completely just taking the story and throwing it out the window and then saying this is how we want you to see it because we're trying to build something different. I don't know how easy it's gonna be for you to get a lot of people on board with this new style of Mortal Kombat because it just don't fit. I don't know. Maybe they put, you resistant to change, man. Far from that. No, I accepted the change and look what it got us. The games are shit. Movies are even worse, and fucking the world going to hell. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but like I say, that's not to say that the game didn't have. I mean, the movie didn't have. That's a damn shame to keep comparing it to the fucking game.
Goddamn, because bad. Shit.
That's a damn shame that the movie did. It didn't have more to offer. The fatalities part of it was good. To me, the cringe thing was about them just saying fatality and flawless victory and stuff like that, dude.
It felt forced. It didn't feel genuine.
I would have rather you had an overall voice that just said that shit, nigga, or something. Maybe make Raiden say it or something. You know what I mean?
But cool with that, yeah.
You know, so like something else. Don't have them saying it. You know what I mean? But as far as characters go, like when we talk about the characters in the movie, like we said, Kano was Kano.
No Kano ball in the whole movie. I'm mad about that.
You know, Kano was Kano. He was the Kano was the saving grace of the movie, as far as I'm concerned. You know, he was the one that kept the movie and oh shit. And you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you know what I mean? But Kano Sonya wasn't herself fighting wise she was, but her character, no, she wasn't her. Jax.
That was a dollar store. Think about that was a great value, Jax, right there. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it. That was a great.
I was finna say. Think about how long it took them to actually streamline Jax. Motherfucker was out of a game for at least one game. He was missing out of one game at least, I believe. You know what I'm saying? So Jax was Jax. Liu Kang wasn't Liu Kang. Kung Lao was probably the most accurate of all. as far fighting style and attitude.
That motherfucker was actually doing the combos from the game and his shit, bro. That shit was dope.
Was nailed to a T.
That shit was
you know
dope,
what I'm saying?
Bro. He did the actual combos in that bitch. That shit was dope.
And so, you know, and I just don't think that Raiden. Oh my God, Raiden.
Bro, dare I say that this choice for Raiden, and I
Raiden,
don't mean this in a racial implication or anything, I promise y'all, but just on acting alone, like, I felt like even fucking, who was the dude that played Raiden in Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Christopher Lamb.
No,
that's John.
Lambert.
That was John.
The one afterward. The one
that was
Annihilation. The one in the
James Remar.
I think James Remar was a better Raiden than this Raiden in this movie. Hot take. I'm saying that. I felt that he was in it. And Mortal Kombat Annihilation was not good. I will say that. Like Mortal Kombat Annihilation to me was so bad it was good. You understand what I'm saying? And I felt like with this one, it wasn't nothing but an updated version of that movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just taking things from the games now, the late games. They took a lot of inspiration from Mortal Kombat 9 to Mortal Kombat 11. I can definitely tell you that. Because not only because of the aesthetic of the characters, the way that they were built, Cabal was a complete act. It was straight from the game.
To the T.
You know what I'm saying? That was another one that was straight from the game. The Tara might as well have been straight from the game, despite being.
Goro was another one.
Goro was a damn though. Even though he was an updated version of himself, Goro was a fucking amazing looking character on the game.
Awesome.
You know. Now I like how when we talk about, like I say, the movie wasn't without its good things. The Easter eggs made it fun.
Yeah, the Easter egg. Honestly, it felt like this movie, like I said before, this movie was like a big ass, long ass advertisement.
Feel me, buddy. He's not in here.
It was like a big ass advertisement for the game and for movies that they're trying to get going later on. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like a big ass prequel to what they trying to get going later on. But for all that, y'all could have just kept the movie. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it felt like to me. Like, it just felt like a big ass infomercial for what they want to do later on. You know?
Yeah. I think I stick to my guns and I say this would have been better as a series. They would have been able to tell much more.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure a lot of the relationship dynamic between Kung Lao and Liu Kang would have been explored more. You would have been able to see why they had such a respect for each other in this movie. Because they would see that. They would have done you would have had the opportunity to see them do Shaolin monk stuff.
And then on top of that, bro, another reason why I think I agree with you on they should have done a series, bro, is honestly with a series, you can take the time and give every single character a backstory. If you want to dedicate an entire season to motherfuckers, you can.
You can explore. It's about character.
Go ahead.
These new characters, I'm gonna be quick, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I feel that these characters in this movie, the Sonya, Jax, Cole, Liu Kang, all them, there was no character development at all for none of them. And that was a part of the pacing issue. You didn't have the time. You can talk. Only a few people got to talk about their history. You know what I'm saying? All the other shit was let's figure out what's going on now and move forward. And I think that we know that just says that you left to us, the viewer, the person who knows what we're watching, you left us to our own imagination to believe that this person has already been a part of Mortal Kombat, when clearly y'all are stating that they never have been a part of Mortal Kombat. So we can't use what we know to interpret their history in your movie. We need more, because you're not telling that story. You're telling something else. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I ain't got nothing to really add on that. I agree.
But like I say, the Easter eggs in the movie made it fun. Some of the fight scenes made it fun. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see. It's always good to see something come back and attempt. But this was far from a good movie, in my opinion. Yeah, especially with the name. I think it was just another cash grab. And that sucks to come in after Kong versus Zilla.
Bro, you think after that you got to follow up? Because I don't care what nobody say. Kong versus Zilla was a damn good movie. I mean,
I've watched that movie more times than I plan on watching this.
Yeah.
And I'm probably not gonna watch this one
I had to
again
force myself
because
to watch this a second time. I had to
yeah,
force myself
I'm
to
probably
watch
not gonna make it to a third watching. As much as I'd like to give it the satisfaction of gracing my surround sound, I think I'm gonna have to pass on this one.
Yeah, I'll just go right back to Kong versus Zilla for they snatch it off of HBO Max on the 30th real quick.
But yeah, like I said,
I give it a C+.
They left the absence of certain characters, especially characters like Johnny Cage. It's like, okay, and then like let's not forget that this whole movie took place before the tournament was about to start.
When in the fuck? And then they claim no elder guards. The elder guards are too late. My neck. What the fuck is the point of having elder guards if they not there to watch over you and watch and make sure that shit is in order? And shit
Centurion and all these motherfuckers just sitting up here watching,
sitting back, smoking weed, just chilling. Just look at these stupid motherfuckers breaking rules. You want to go like that? No. Let's see what happens.
Hell nah, man. I'm finna fill up my cup again, nigga. Give me some of that ambrosia.
Please, I got some elder guy booty over there. I ain't worried about this shit.
What? I was 2 minutes late because I was trying to get back to Earth when we were partying with the elder guards. I could have saved Scorpion, but I didn't. I was late. Oh damn.
Yeah, my bad. I stabbed on my nose and shit, man. Get the fuck.
I guess I could say the baby and not tell nobody about it.
Right.
Not even the fucking crowd or the audience to let us know that who the fuck is cold.
Again, I still 2 times in 3 hours of total watch time on this. I still don't know who this nigga is.
Now, I know y'all probably like, man, they keep saying they don't know who he is, but they explain to bro. Okay, I get that Cole Young is a descendant of Scorpion. Scorpion from the year 1619, by the way.
Who in the fuck decided Scorpion should be a 400-year-old demon spirit?
You know what I'm saying? That this whole time, since that moment when Bi-Han killed Scorpion and his entire family and clan, there has been 9 Mortal Kombats that he's participated in. Keep that in mind. That everything that you know about Mortal Kombat prior to this moment happens. Even Armageddon, which apparently was the beginning of the reboot of Mortal Kombat, right? Because after Armageddon came Mortal Kombat 9, right? Or am I mistaken?
Mortal Kombat versus DC, then Mortal Kombat 9.
Well, pretty much we gon' all right, yeah. So yeah,
I played both this one.
All that. Take that shit, all that shit right there. We just said, take it all, tear it out your damn memories, nigga. Tear that shit, throw that shit in the fucking trash, nigga. Mortal Kombat has been rebooted officially, and I guarantee that this movie probably gonna be a sprawl of a piece of why the next game is the way it will be. Simple as that. You can't do this and try to keep what you have. The only thing you keeping is character names.
And
core
characters. And the brand.
Like, yeah, and a brand. Nigga know Mortal Kombat. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all start off all edgy and gritty and then y'all buy in and y'all just let motherfuckers do whatever they want with y'all product. Like, hey man, we're gonna use Mortal Kombat and we're gonna reboot Mortal Kombat this year. Ed, you down?
As long as the paycheck clears.
Right. You know, what are you gonna do with this one?
Name in it.
We're gonna change one of your main characters' history. Ooh, we're gonna change Scorpion's history.
The face of my fucking game. $12.
To what? We're gonna give him a family, and we're gonna give him a descendant to fight in the new but old tournament. Cut the check. Just cut the check.
I'm tired of this.
Just cut the check.
John, don't argue. Just take the money. Come on, John.
It doesn't matter. We got a new game to try to figure out anyway. So
yeah, we got to figure out what the fuck we don't know. We don't know if we're gonna go MK12 or MK versus DC2. We don't.
Yeah, we don't know what's happening. So we ain't got time to be worried about this. Bro, let Warner Brothers New Line in Hollywood figure it out.
It's like they got fucking WWE writers writing these games and shit now, writing these scripts and shit, these movies now and shit. They don't know what the fuck they want to do. Everything's different every scene. Like, what the fuck? Everything's different but supposed to be the same, but we ain't supposed to remember what the fuck's already happened. It's got a history, but it don't got a history. It's what the fuck do you even want?
It's a very this is not Like I say, this ain't no video to bash this movie. It's only been out for a day. Shit, it's gonna get enough. I hadn't seen anybody yet, but shit, Rage has seen plenty of people already saying that this movie is shit.
Twitter
sucks.
Twitter.
You know what I'm saying? I hadn't looked at no social media, but I can already tell you that this is not good. This is not what everybody thought. This movie was not that. This movie was not good. I gave it low B, high C. But after watching it a second time, I'm gonna have to go ahead and give it high C, low C.
C plus.
It's just not a. For those of y'all who used to a number system, I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie a 5.5, nigga.
Out of 10.
Out of 10, yeah, because it left a lot to be desired. Too many plot holes. The pacing was all off. Some of the characters didn't fit who they truly were. Akana.
26 fucking years y'all waited, and y'all still fucked over the goddamn movie. How? What in the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man is going on with this goddamn How can y'all get the first one right but fuck up everyone after that? It's like the Spider-Man series, bro, with Tobey Maguire. Tell me.
So when y'all was coming up who y'all wanted to put on in this movie, y'all had to have had a list of all the characters on the game that ever been in Mortal Kombat on the wall. 100%. You knew you was taking the core characters. More Sonya, Jax, Liu Kang, whatever, Kung Lao, Kano. But when it came to adding extra characters to fit the story, what were your decision-making choices? What was the critical thinking method that y'all went through to decide who y'all were going to put in this movie, how this movie was going to play out, and if at all, was it going to work? Was it even going to work?
Like having Melina in the movie before showing fucking Katana when you need Katana to make Melina. And all we got was this bitch's fan.
So we left to assume that she has to either be one. I think that she's a prisoner in Outworld at this moment. I think that at this moment she would have already showed Shao Kahn her true colors of not wanting to be on his side and has been imprisoned. Because within the next movie, they're gonna have to take the fight in the Outworld without some shitty ass storyline to drive the movie forward. Now, because like Rage said, Cole Young was not needed in that movie. Scorpion was in this movie of all about fucking 10 minutes.
But he on the cover of the fucking movie. What sense?
And Sub-Zero was in the movie had more screen time than he did throughout the whole movie.
And y'all just made him just cold, just cold. Like, no pun intended. You know what I'm saying? But
literally. He should have been the end all be all, nigga.
Nigga, what? Hell, y'all could have put in Quan Chi for all that. Where was Quan Chi? I was asking, where was Quan Chi?
Where was Quan Chi in the story of Scorpion? All these flashbacks that Cole was having, should Quan Chi have been at least one of those flashbacks, giving Scorpion his power? These visions Cole having when he sleep or whatever, they should have been visions of Scorpion going through torture over the years leading up to his return, not just him preparing to come back. That's what it felt like. It felt like he was preparing to come back.
Only thing that could say what the fuck that horrible script was in this movie is if y'all go ahead and make that second one and y'all fix and right y'all wrongs in that second one. That's the only thing saving this shit right now, because that's
gonna be a tall order, dude.
Ass.
That's gonna be a tall order because it was so much left. It was so much in this movie that was left to be desired. Y'all gonna have to actually go back and remember and fit this shit in. And it's not gonna work. And you're gonna be right back where you started again, trying to get a trilogy off the ground with a damn good franchise, and can't do it because y'all don't know how to put shit together.
When all y'all had to do is look, bro. I would have been cool if they would have just rebooted it from the very first one. Just give me the first one all over again, reboot it like that. Just stick to the story, which I thought they was kind of gonna go for. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me, or shit, don't give me, Annihilation 2, which y'all fucked around and gave us anyway. Give me, you know what I'm saying? If y'all have to go all the way over to where he got to fight Shang Tsung, Liu Kang fighting just Shang Tsung, and we got to start from there for this shit to make sense, and we can build up to where the movies are lining up with the fucking games. I'd have been cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been cool with that. But y'all just took some shit and y'all just retcon combat this shit. That was retcon combat. That wasn't Mortal Kombat. That was retcon combat.
Mortal could have been better combat, nigga. That's what I call it. Mortal could have been better combat, nigga. Because look,
no substance. I'm sorry.
It just was a letdown.
Out of my mouth.
I felt like I wasted a lot. I felt like me staying up till 2:00 again for that movie was like me standing out in front of a fucking theater waiting to go see that bitch. And I'm leaving the theater and it's going to be a quiet ride home because if anybody say anything to me, I'm probably going to explode. You know what I'm saying?
Fucked up a sleep schedule, video schedule, all this shit, man. Damn, man.
Like, this shit is, like, it was ridiculous. Like I say, late night, we had to bring this second review to you and let you know how we truly felt about the movie after giving it a second and clear watch through.
As I watched
so you can't sit up here and be like, oh, you didn't truly watch a movie. Tell you right now, bro. I watch movies. I listen more to words than anything when I'm watching movies because that's where the shit starts to make sense. Nothing made sense here. It was all a bunch of gibber gabber, conspiracy talk, like Randy said. Nigga. Sonya was a glorified conspiracy theorist. It was all, we think that everything that we've been experiencing, which we don't clearly have an idea of, is leading up to a writing that you just so happen to have a picture on the wall. Mortal Kombat.
With a backwards K. Y'all couldn't even use your own shit in your own movie?
Cole Young's response was my response exactly. I feel like you made that last part up.
It's like y'all know y'all fucked this movie up and just wrote that in the script anyway. We know we fucking it up. Just right.
Just go with it.
It felt like y'all was just, all right, we really don't want to do this movie, but let's just do it. Throw some shit to the wall. Because it's the brand, they gonna watch it anyway. We gonna get our money anyway. Let's move on. Let's get it the fuck out. Bullshit.
Yeah. Bullshit. So yeah, in all, like I say, 5.5 out of 10. Tops. I think y'all need to go back to the drawing board.
Take that shit off the marketplace. When that shit leaves, when y'all done streaming that shit on HBO Max, take that shit away, and I don't want to see it again.
Nobody should be spending money in theaters with this one.
Don't.
Not bother. No. You better. If you needed to watch this bitch again, you better go ahead and subscribe to HBO Max. They got better shit on there than to subscribe for this.
Y'all made me appreciate Kong vs. Zilla that much more. King Kong vs. Godzilla that much more, and the first Mortal Kombat movie that much more.
Yeah.
That movie will.
Yeah, we still got a big year for HBO Max ahead of us, and like I said, I enjoy doing this because I enjoy doing movie reviews, and it's cool to actually have somebody to bounce off of and do the movie review with. So if y'all enjoyed this, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button, subscribe. Share this with your people. Let us know down in the comments if you want us to watch a certain movie. I don't care if it's cheesy movie, the movie that I have to go on the internet to find and let me know. Because you could ask my boy. I watch movies. You know what I'm saying? And shit. And with the shit that's going on now, that's all we can do is watch movies. So ladies and gentlemen, let us know how you feel about this new Mortal Kombat movie. Did you like it? And if you did, that's fine. Because I'm not bashing this movie and I'm not bashing anybody for liking this movie, to each his own. But if you liked it, drop a like on the video. Drop a like on my boy Rage King's video. Realm of Rage TV in this bitch. We coming through. The B&R movie review. Nigga said we already got the wrestling podcast. Nigga, we gonna do movies too, nigga.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? We coming through in this bitch. I can't stop us. We body slamming Fat Man. Ain't me eating. Let me stop, nigga. Let me stop. I told him a body slam that motherfucker at the knees. I'm gonna just lift his ass up at the knees.
Body slam him. I got another ball head motherfucker with my body slamming too.
Motherfucker. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for coming by. We had to fill y'all in and give y'all the truth about what we feel about this, because I know y'all gonna see a lot of people who try to sugarcoat it, that it was a bad movie or that it was they gonna try to lie to you and tell you that it was a good movie, all the while doing this.
I am flashy.
They say, why you motherfuckers sound like a door opening slowly? I liked it. I mean, it was okay. Bro,
was
movie wasn't
awesome.
good. It could have been better. It was good for what it was. It could have been better.
I will say the script was what killed the movie. The movie,
Yes.
the movie, the production was nice. The script was shit. I will say that.
They had everything else, but we said it. The writing was gonna kill him.
And that's exactly what killed him. The script was
Fatality.
absolute shit.
Writing wins. Poor writing wins.
Hire some better writers, man. Hire some better writers. There was potential. It's just like the game. The potential is there, but all flash.
Just
no
ain't got it. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all for stopping by. Gonna get this uploaded right quick, and yeah, y'all stay healthy, stay safe, and God bless, man.
Later.
Peace.